It's been a minute. It's totally impressive. It's been a minute. It's been a second. It's been a little bit. But it's time that we get back to doing the video game haiku review. Here we're at a video game review haiku. Moment of zen. Quiet. Peacefulness. What does it mean? What is the point of this? I don't necessarily think of myself as someone who reviews games, but if I do have something to say about the game, I think stars are kind of boring, and then numbers are pointless, and percentages. What does that mean? And anyone could do letters and all that. So long ago, I decided that when I want to review a game, I should review it in the form of a Japanese haiku. That's 575. 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. Traditionally invoking nature or the seasons or something elemental. I maybe don't always hit that. It's a little harder to do in English than it is in Japanese. But yeah, we would do the video game review haiku. This is not a video game haiku review, right? We're not reviewing video game haikus, but it's a video game review haiku. And the game I wanted to talk about today, actually a relatively recent one, Neon Village. Because I actually have been thinking about it quite a bit, and I wanted to talk about Neon Village, at least for a little bit. So Neon Village is it's a match 3 game where you line up 3 symbols of a color, and they clear. All right, well that's unremarkable. Columns does that. There's a lot of games that do that. Where it starts to get interesting is there's a deck building element where you select the symbols and what they do to the pieces that you get, but rotate in and out. So imagine like a Tetris where you get to select your piece shapes, and then the shapes themselves interact with each other. So one of the best examples I could give you is one of our better runs is you have the frog icon and a river icon. If you clear a frog and he's next to a river, well, they both clear if they're different colors, and you get points for each, right? Or there's a fisherman near a fish, you get points, or a lumberjack near a tree, and sometimes they disappear, and sometimes they move, or sometimes they have a counter that goes up, and sometimes the values build. And there's all these really interesting interplays, all these ways that these systems sort of integrate together. And as you build your town out, you get permanent buildings. You can set up a hospital or the market or these other things, and then they influence how the pieces interact with each other again. The whole time you're trying to get your population to grow. You have 12 months, so basically kind of 12 turns of moving the pieces around to get a certain amount of money to move on to the next year, and that keeps going up. You have a certain target population you want to get to. You get little power-ups, like these little bombs you see, or these little 4-way pieces that will clear out little corners, or you'll target a specific color and clear those colors out. And these things are all kind of playing together. And what's super interesting is it does actually feel like you're playing SimCity or something like that. You feel like you're playing a strategy management game with none of the pieces. The map's not there, but somehow the interactions, the systems are somehow captured. It's in there somewhere as you're playing it, and even though you're not seeing it, you can you get a sense of this town. This town has a lot of population. We have a lot of people. It's really growing quickly because you're clearing babies, or it's just this weird thing of. It feels like you're doing a city building game, but obviously you're not. You're just matching the 3 pieces, and it's so cool. I really, really enjoyed it. And even after you clear the first town, you turn around, next thing you know, there's a completely different biome with completely different pieces, and all the things behave completely differently with each other. And there's I think there's 3 of them. I haven't done all 3 yet, and you have all these different levels. It's just such a cool set of interactions with a very basic game mechanic of match 3. You build up these combos, the combos get bigger, you decide what you want to add to your deck, you can balance it out. You have too few things, you get a lot of vacant lot, which is worth nothing. You get too many things, maybe you don't get the pieces you want to. And it all kind of like really juggles and interacts together, and it's just such a cool game. And you find yourself just like, okay, do I have enough to spend for my upgrade now? Am I still gonna be able to pay the taxes at the end of the year, right? Pay for your third mount. It's just a really nice push and pull, and you can play quickly, you can play slowly. Just a tremendous game. I found myself, I've only played it the once. We are going to get back to it, absolutely. But man, I went back and just wanted to capture some video for the haiku. We'll give you that once we a little bit play. I wanted to capture that for the haiku, and it was still there. It's still so good. So yeah, that's Neon Village. I think it's like $7 or $8. It's not very old on Steam. Yeah, I got a lot to say about it. So here we go. So let's talk about it. Clear a breath. We're gonna talk about Neon Village singular. I kept sometimes saying Neon Village. It's Neon Village singular. So what do we think about Neon Village? Here we go. Neon Village. Match 3 mixed up with a city planning roguelike. Candy Crush Sim City. And that's what I think about Neon Village. That was your video game review haiku. Thanks for stopping by and seeing it.